Okay, let me just mention two things very quickly. There was a time I was talking to the Lord and I said, Lord, why are you allowing the TB Joshuas of our world and people like this to even thrive as long as they did? I said, because these people are pretentiously telling people they are representing you. And all these people are going there thinking they are looking for you. At the end of the day, they are not finding you there. They are finding a snake, a serpent, agents of wickedness that are eating up their lives and they are perishing. I said, Lord, it's not fair because they are looking for you. And then the Lord told me something that shook me up. He said, number one, they are not looking for me. He said, it is in my word that when you search for me, you will find me if you search for me with all of your heart. He said they are not searching for me. He said they are looking for a solution to their problems. And he told me, he said, prophets are problem solvers, spiritual problem solvers. So when someone says he's looking for God, it's different from when someone is looking for a solution to their problems. He said, but the right way to do it is to find God, and then you'll find the solution you seek in Him. But when you are looking for a solution, you will find a solution that is outside the realms of God's solution. And with that, you may end up destroying yourself, because Satan has set up gateways and ambushment camps all over the earth, looking for those who are foolish enough to take or jump into that mess and then find themselves entrapped, captured, and potentially ruined as a result of that. So he told me they are not looking for me. He said that was why when they got there and saw anomalies and saw red flags, he said they still kept blowing on. They kept going. Because if they were looking for me, he said, when my spirit warned them or nudged them and said, are you not seeing this? Are you not seeing that? He said they would have turned back. But the reason why they refused is because they were not looking for God. They were just looking for a solution. And unfortunately, the enemy roped them in and then captured them and trafficked their souls. And then the Lord told me another thing. He said, I will never take responsibility ever for you being deceived, because it is in my word. He wrote it there. He said, oh man, God is not mocked and you are not deceived. He said that whatsoever a man soweth, that also shall he reap. He that of the Spirit soweth to the Spirit will reap life everlasting. He that of the flesh soweth to the flesh shall reap corruption. He said they are seeing corrupted practices and the semblance of corruption and the semblance of compromise. But they keep going because it doesn't matter how the solution comes, as far as they get it anyhow. And since Satan doesn't set anyone free. He only renegotiates corruption. And he swaps one for another. And that's the unfortunate situation of all these people who are doing all this. And the Lord made it very clear to me. And that was why when I did that recording on the false church, I was trying to get them to know. Oh, there were a lot of people who were just, blowing up, shouting blasphemy. How can you say that? And there were many others I deleted their comments. But there were some I left there for posterity's sake. And clearly, that was what the Lord told me.